Last weekend, I was at a competition in California, and there were 400 other students there, and we were doing an audition process for the production number. And I had 3 girls come up to me afterwards, and they said, "You know, you were great out there dancing, but the first thing that we noticed about you was your smile, and I just really wish I had your smile."
A nice smile that's the first thing you notice with anybody, and that's why it was important to us for our children to have their teeth straightened. And if you meet somebody who has a nice smile, it just makes them smile wider and more confident.
Having a nice smile just makes you more confident, and you love to meet new people because you're confident in the way you look, which I wasn't before. So I love to make new friends and just do new things because I have so much more confidence in my smile.
My youngest daughter, Heidi, is in her last year of middle school. She's in 8th grade, that transitional years of middle school. And she got her braces off last week and didn't want to do it after school. She wanted to do it in the morning so she could go back to school to show everybody her teeth. And all of her friends were waiting for her. And now with the technology, it was on Instagram. She had to Snapchat it. You know, it was posted for everybody to see her smile. And you could see from all of her friends posting on it. I mean, they were all just as thrilled as she was.
The pictures of my teeth it's amazing to see where they were to where they are now. Amazing. And I knew we had a year before, the wedding. Nobody believed it was actually going to happen. My friends were like, it takes years to do this. And I think it was the week before the wedding. I came in and finally he let me take them off. And I think I was in shock, at first. And the wedding pictures, I sent them wedding pictures. I sent the office wedding pictures when I got them. Very happy. I was so happy. So they were like my first real photos with the teeth I've wanted my whole life and couldn't have. It just made the day amazing.
We knew that Austin was going to need braces, and we started visiting another orthodontist. And he did the preliminary visit and said that he agreed that we needed to do some orthodontic treatment. And he had all this elaborate computerized equipment showing me that Austin had an overbite, and in order to fix Austin's orthodontic issues and make him look right, he recommended either we have the jaw broken, or we could have 2 of his permanent molars extracted and then have his face reshaped that way. We weren't really comfortable with it, but we figured they're professionals, so they should know what they're talking about. But we did feel like before you go and make a decision like that, you need to get another opinion. So we came to see Dr. Sellers, and he evaluated Austin, and he told me that he felt at that point that Austin was ready for braces immediately, and that it was not necessary for Austin to have any of that extra orthodontic treatment. And the results have come through, and we're very pleased.
Dr. Sellers is a very engaging, positive, energetic guy. He knows his field. He's very passionate about what he does.
He has such a strong work ethic, and he has such a heart for what he does. He truly just has such a passion for what he does that it was such an easy decision. You walk in his office and everything, and this was even, years ago, you walk in his office and everything, it's such a finely tuned machine.
There are things about doctors and having manners with their patients it's very important. I am a cancer survivor from way back, and I had some doctors that were awful, and Dr. Sellers never spoke to me like I was less than him. He always treated me the same, and he was so excited for the progress. He was more excited sometimes than I would. He would be like, "Tina, you're not gonna believe this. Look at this picture, and then look at that." He was so, that he made me want to do and be the best patient I could be because he was so excited. He's just
really approachable, a little corny, a little goofy. But I love that about him because he really relates to kids. You've got to be that kind of personality. Children are crazy about him. They love coming to the orthodontist.
He's so nice, and everyone here is so nice that it just makes it so much more comfortable to go through the process of getting braces.
Yeah, and he has an unbelievable staff.
Yeah.
They are amazing.
My 3 daughters are all patients of Dr. Sellers, and so I've been coming here for 8 years, pretty much once a month for 8 years, and so I know everyone by name, they know me by name. It really is just part of my routine, and now that my youngest is out of braces, I'm sure my car will still come here on autopilot once a month.
They're very, very nice, and they remember the patients as they come, so they'd always say, "Hi, Caroline," when I walked in the door, and they're always smiling.
You know, when you come to Dr. Sellers, you walk in and they get to know you pretty quick. It's a little like family.
All I know is when I see people in town, whether it's at dance or cheerleading or soccer or whatever we're involved in, church, wherever it is, usually if there's a good smile going on, you start talking and you find it's Dr. Sellers. But I'll tell you what's interesting being a kindergarten teacher is I have so many young students and young parents, and they often come to me for guidance on summer camp, on a lot of things outside of the classroom. And that comes up is, you know, "Oh, I see your daughter, your cheerleader's been in braces, what do you think?" And it's remarkable how many of my families that I see in the waiting room, and then I watch their children grow as well. So he is building a sense of community and is touching a lot of families, which is neat.